I simply had to make this video. This video has been burning in my chest, burning in my belly. It is how to make men great again in a social way. How do men regain social power? And I'll tell you, it is brotherhood. We have to stop seeing all of us as competing. I know we are competing. Competition is good. I'm not hating on any of that, but men need to start realizing that we can cooperate and we're more powerful as a group. Alexander, all these great warlords of the past, they had a band of men and they went around and they conquered. And that's what we can do today. It doesn't mean we have to do it violently. We've evolved, and now we can have our band of men and we can roam around and we can conquer the world socially. And if there's men out there right now that are alone, spending time alone, you feel like a loner, we got to develop some social skills. We got to get together because we have more power than we realize, and we can all build lives for us that we want. I talk to guys all the time, and it's what do all these guys want? They want financial stability. They want a woman. They want a home. And they just want to work on their purpose and be at peace and have some respect in society. And this is not hard to get. It's actually a beautiful challenge to experience. So this is going to be out of order, these steps to do this. But first of all, we got to get all the boys together and we collectively agree on a no simping rule. We kick guys out of our club, whatever you call it, our fraternity, so to speak, if we catch a guy simping. We hold each other accountable. If we see, Tristan Tate describes simping as an unfair exchange of value between a man and a woman. And if we see that, we call it out immediately. And we're willing to kick guys out of this fraternity if we catch them simping. And this does so much good for the social world, not only for our benefit as men, but for society at large. We have to cut off simping. We have to socially enforce this new law that there's no simping allowed. You can't be liking this girl's pictures. You can't be paying for a date when it's obvious this girl does not like you. We have to be selective of the women we bring into our circles, and we have to actually be willing to kick out girls like Fresh and Fit out of our social situations. And there cannot be any snaking another guy for another girl. We're not going to go behind our backs. Everything has to be out in the open. It's almost like we keep a database of these girls that come into our brotherhood's social life. So we're very aware of who is a simp and who is a hoe. Because we can't have simps running around with us. And if we have hoes running around with us, it has to be controlled. We have to get a read on who valuable women are who do come into our social circles. So that means we have to be willing to be open. We have to be willing to be open about certain sexual histories. And we have to get rid of any kind of jealousy in our head. Because if we're building this social power, we do have to have this philosophy that everybody's going to eat. It's not just with women, it is with money, with spirituality, with the whole deal. But we got to start becoming team players and truly see this as something bigger than us, as a team thing. And it's not just for all of our individual lives. Our individual lives are going to benefit socially, financially, sexually, spiritually, however you want. But that's a byproduct of that we're all feeding into one goal. We get this brotherhood together. We all have to get online. We all have to do entrepreneurship of some sort. I'm not saying everybody has to be an entrepreneur, but we should all be online, have an online presence, and be supporting each other. Each of us has our own talent. We should be putting that online. This is the new generation. We can't just pretend like the online doesn't exist. I see so many guys who aren't taking social media seriously. And hey, even me, I need to upgrade my Instagram. I need to upgrade my YouTube. I'm working on that in the moment. But we need to have guys together. And in an online way, we make our brotherhood very apparent. We make this frat very apparent. We support each other. Because every guy in this has their own skill, and they must be willing to bring that skill and offer it as a value to the whole group. And this is how we accept you. We have to start building our own Tate-like war rooms where it's Guys do bring value. Guys actually truly have to earn their high value position. But it doesn't have to be hard. It's just you have to just do the work. And it's mainly the biggest thing about all of this is you just have to be integrous and just be a man of your word. That's all you really have to do. And we can make this more accessible. This means we got to get the boys, so to speak, has to be something so crucial in your life. You need to have the boys going to church together, deliberately dressing up, going to church together. Maybe going to a brunch, networking with people afterwards. Going to church with your vetted girls. The boys can meditate together. The boys can go on long hikes together. The boys can go to the gym together. And most importantly, I've said this already, the boys are doing business together. We start building our own local war rooms. But again, I'm going to get back to this. The biggest thing is a certain accountability. We can't allow weakness. I'm just dead serious. All that I said is just so basic, so obvious. It's just a willingness. Can we do this? Can we come together? But it means, we excommunicate simps, and we're willing to excommunicate girls who are not going to be willing to get on the program of any one of our guys. And if we know a guy's girl is cheating on him, we tell him. And if one of our guys' girls comes to us and wants to be with us, we're at a point in this brotherhood where it's like, we let that be known immediately. We put it out there immediately. And we have it, if you get caught cheating the group for a girl, you're kicked out. It has to be this way. And this is how it used to work. If you're in Alexander's army, it's you have to be a man of your word or you will die. You will be a traitor. And it's a beautiful thing now because we get to do this same process that, say, like Alexander the Great did, Napoleon did, whoever the hell, Genghis Khan, whoever you want to talk about. We don't have to be evil about it. Now it's in the social world. We get to take over, and that is the thrill and the challenge of our generation. We could stay red pill, we could stay in our masculine frame, and we can honor God in our actions. If you believe in God or not, you can live an aligned life, and you can live true to your instincts, and you can let out that fire that's inside of you. You don't have to get cucked by this globalist liberal world order. We don't have to. If they keep us separate and alone, if they keep men alone, weakened, we're just going to be slaves forever. But I don't believe in that reality. I know you do not believe in that reality. So in your town, start finding guys who are red-pilled. Start finding guys who see the necessity of brotherhood. Screw red pill. Doesn't even have to be red pill. Find guys who see the necessity of brotherhood and who are willing to be integrous. And I'm learning this as I'm telling you this right now too. If you would love to reach out to me, we can make a connection too. Because we're going to start building this. Men are going to regain all social power. These fraternity, they're going to start being adult fraternities essentially, and this is how we make men great again. Our fraternity is going to be, I'm trying to remember the fraternity from Animal House. I think it's like Delta Chi or something. It's a funny movie if you haven't seen that. But thank you guys. God is great.